Hello, my name is Perpetual, and I normally don't make these kind of videos, but I am today because I want to save your life. I want to save the life of somebody that you love, you care about, or you know of. Simple as that. Before I get into the reason and the purpose that I'm here this afternoon, I just want you to know that I am a certified domestic violence advocate and sexual assault certified advocate as well. I also have my master's degree in social work and women and gender studies and child advocacy studies. So anything that has to do with families, I'm well versed in. I've also worked in a domestic violence shelter and a sexual assault shelter for 8 years. So with all that being said, I just want to talk about the fact that domestic violence issue is on the rise, especially in the Ghanaian and African community. Just last month, there was an incident that occurred in Ohio where the man shot the wife. God knows what it was about, but it involved domestic violence. Another incident just happened 3 days ago in Pennsylvania, where the man, a 46-year-old man, his name is Harris Edu Wache, he beat his wife to death. She's 33 years old. We don't know her name yet, but I will post that article along with the video. And he beat that woman to death because of domestic violence issue. There was an incident that was occurring. Neighbors heard about it, and the woman is now gone. Now, I'm just here today and I just want to provide you with some information when it comes to domestic violence. It can be a man, it can be a woman, it can be your brother, your sister who is going through domestic violence issue. Help them. Direct them to the right people. There's so many resources in this country that can help you. If you are from Africa and you find yourself in these kind of situations where you feel alone, know that in America, you're not alone. There's a lot of help for you to get out of that situation. There's 211. If you call 211 and you let them know this is the situation that's going on, somebody will reach out to you. Even if you don't want police involvement, somebody will be there to support you, to provide you with resources. There's domestic violence shelters. There's people have this biased views of what domestic violence shelters looks like. It is nothing of what you think it is, unless you've been there. I've been there. I'm an advocate. I've worked in the shelter and I've stayed in the domestic violence shelter. I'm also a survivor of domestic abuse, so I know what I'm talking about. If you don't get out of that situation, what about your children? Who's going to take care of them? What about the family that you're leaving behind? Know that you are loved. You are not in this situation by yourself. There's so much help for you. Reach out to somebody that can help you. Reach out to somebody that is willing to listen to your story and direct you to the right people. Don't do this by your own, by yourself. This is not okay. Nobody should have to die due to domestic violence, especially in the Ghanaian and African community. We find ourselves where maybe somebody brought you to America, and because they brought you to America, they feel like they can sit on your freedom, they can control you, they can abuse you. That is not okay. Leave that situation. Go to a shelter. Whatever resources that person was providing to you, trust me, you get that same resources at the shelter. Believe me, I've worked in the shelter. I was an advocate, a primary advocate in the shelter for 7 years. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I've helped people where they find themselves, like, there was this one situation where this woman who came into this country with a newborn baby, and the man had abused that so bad. So bad. The woman stayed in the shelter for 2 years. By the time she left the shelter, because she was undocumented, that was the reason why the man was doing that to her. By the time this woman left our shelter, this woman has secure housing. She has secured her green card. She had secured going to school. Now she's a nurse. I'm telling you, there's a way out. There's a way out of this situation. And you are not alone. Me, myself, I've been a victim of domestic violence. Yes, I have been a victim. And that is why I'm so passionate about this topic. Because I feel like nobody should ever go through what I went through. And if I can get this word out there to anybody who is in need of help, reach out to me. Even if you don't want to talk to anybody, reach out to me. Wherever you are, I can help you. I promise you, I can help you get out of your situation. It doesn't have to end like this. Domestic violence is not the way to die. My friend, it is not the way. You are loved. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you, and this is not what he wants for you. Take the step. Reach out for help. Let us help you. Let somebody help you. Send this video to anybody that you feel that needs this video, that needs to hear this, so we can help one another. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, and know that Jesus loves you.